G'day everyone, it's Justin and
Scott.
Two dads again from BRRRRRM Australia, and we're coming to you today with the Model Year 19 Kia Sportage. Now mate, we're here today with the new Model Year 19 Kia Sportage.
Yes.
It's a very, very mild facelift, I'd probably have to say. I think Kia's attitude was, I guess, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, which is pretty good. And probably as you're aware, the Sportage is Kia's 5-seat SUV. Yep. 5-seat SUVs in Australia, very, very popular, aren't they?
Yeah, oh, absolutely, yeah. And it sort of rounds out quite a large market they've got. They've got cars from really the smallest thing all the way up, haven't they? So this sort of really fits in a sweet spot in that. Yep.
So the Sportage, now, as I mentioned, mild facelift, mechanically, it's pretty much the same. The only real mechanical changes to the Model Year 19 car, the diesels get an 8-speed automatic. Okay. But pretty much the 2-litre engine remains the same. The 2.4 petrol in the GT line remains the same. Yes. But there, diesel gets 8-speed automatic. Okay. Now, very mild facelift at the front. The car gets a little bit of a change with this line that runs across the front here. Okay, yep. I think that's fairly mild. Yep. And I think the tail gets a little bit of a change as well with the tail lights and etc. in there. Okay. I think you'd have to be a real sort of Kia spotter to notice the differences there. But the biggest changes for this thing have been safety. They've actually pushed a lot of standard features now on the car, autonomous emergency braking and lane keep assist on top of the standard, ABS and all that kind of stuff. Okay. So Kia's taken their safety pretty seriously, which is good. So it's good value for money. So you've got stuff like that happening there.
And I think that's that just reinforces the whole Kia sort of value proposition with the 7-year warranties and the fixed price servicing, really, really good value cars. And the fact that they can throw all that safety stuff on top of it for the price point is pretty amazing.
Now the one that we're in today, this is the SLi petrol model. There's 4 Sportages in the Australian range. There's an SI, there's an SI Premium, there's an SLi, which this one is, and there's a GT line, which is a top of the range handbrake with a lot type car. Now, having a look at the range of cars though, I'd probably have to say that the SI Premium, that currently has a drive away price at the moment, I think till the end of November, $31,990 drive away. Wow. This thing here is about $36,000, $37,000, but it's pretty much the same. The differences, I think, with this one, you get leather, you get the electric driver's seat, you get tyre pressure monitoring, I think, comfort access, which I love. But that big difference in price. It is a big difference, I reckon, personally, SI Premium is probably the better way to go.
And I think, if not wanting to sound like a crack record, but the thing is that I think people should spend quite a bit of time looking at those differences in the range. When there's 4 or 5 in a range, you quite often don't want, the sweet spot is not quite the top of the range. Quite often it's one of those cars in between that offers you the most value for money.
Well, that's what these cars are all about, value for money. Like you say, 7-year warranty. I think the cap price 7-year servicing on it is about $2,700 or something like that, which is really good. The SI and Premium and the SLi get the bigger touchscreen nav, which is new to the model now, which is really good. So you're getting a lot of bang for your buck, I'd say. So good. Now mate, I've had it for the week, and the one thing I've noticed compared to say the 2018 model, it's noticeable actually. Kia said that the NVH, noise vibration harshness, has been improved in this car. The ride's been improved in this car. I've noticed it actually. It is somewhat quieter than what I remember, which is good. So you'd have a drive. So
similar sort of impressions really. Driving it very quiet. It's a well-mannered car inside, driving it, right? Steering's quite light, it's easy to drive. For most people, using this as sort of the family car or something like that does the job very well.
Look, it's not sporty by any means, but if you're looking for a value for money 5-seat SUV, have a look at one of these.
And in talking to people daily about cars and everything, the one thing I say to them is you've got to look at the Kia as part of your decision-making process, right? Because that value for money, they just do things really well, and you should throw it into the mix.
Especially with the added safety now that you get in the car, which is really good. I mean, look, one little thing that I've noticed that probably for families, like family friendliness, you might just want to have a look at the middle seat in the back. The seat belt is actually tucked up in the roof. It's one of those ones. It's not actually tucked up in the seat. Can be a little bit annoying, I suppose.
So if you're using only the 4 seats all the time, it's probably not so much of an issue. But if you're using the 5 all the time, that
sort of intrudes in your rear vision when you're driving a little bit too. But they have put Isofix points in the back seat now too, which is good. So if you've got babies and you want to put the seat in, that's fine.
Very good.
Now, mate, the question we always ask, I guess, is it something that you would look back at when you park? The new styling get you? Is that happening?
I think I say a lot about SUVs and everything. It's very hard to make them look really, really good, isn't it?
They all look the same.
And so, it's pretty hard for a designer. This has got some nice styling cues, some nice angles. It's not a bad job. Probably no, I'm not going to look around when I park it at the shops, like most SUVs.
They've done a minor refresh on the inside. There's a little bit more chrome on the SLi on the inside, and it sort of lifts it up a little bit more.
Hey, it ain't bad. It's just it is an SUV.
Practical.
Yep. Yeah. Exactly.
Anyway, guys, just want to put out a big thank you to everybody for watching us, and I guess we'll see you next time.
Thanks, guys.